What's goody and what's poppin', Taurus gang? And welcome to Top Cats Collective Tarot. I am your intuitive tarot and oracle reader, Top Cat, and this reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North or South Node. I'd like to thank you so much for coming into this reading. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna reset the deck, make sure that everything is facing upright. No need to have forced reversals. So this is a 7-day energy reading for Taurus. Like I said, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North or South Node, if you check your South Node. And this is going to be broken up into 3 parts. So we're going to have a general overall message for you, Taurus. And then we're going to discuss love specifically, and then career and finances last. So the overall general message is it doesn't necessarily have to be love related or work related. It could just be like self-discovery related, self-love related. But these love messages do tend to fall through. So I thank you for clicking on this video. You could have been anywhere on the interwebs, but you're here with me, and I appreciate you for that. So let's call in our guides and welcome them into this reading. We're going to just take 2 deep breaths, breathing in and breathing out. One more time, breathing in to calm and center ourselves. Breathe in and breathe out. We would like to thank our guides, welcome them, the guides of those who are a part of the Taurus Collective. I would like to invite my guides, my higher self, their higher selves, any angels and ancestors working on our behalves. We would like to thank God, Source, Christ, Spirit, and any higher power, all the Orishas into this reading. May whatever messages that you have for Taurus be for their greatest and highest good. May I decrease and get out of the way so that I can channel what you have to say for them correctly and clearly. All right, so we're actually going to start off with a soul truth question. This is to have in the back of our minds while we have this reading. This will set the tone. So this is more like the personal development side of your reading, Taurus. What question should Taurus focus on this week? What question should Taurus focus on this week? All right, thank you. Ooh, I have not seen this one before, so let's talk. Am I afraid to be seen? The world doesn't want you to hold back any longer. Time to shine your unique light on the world. You were made from love, and from love you are whole. There is no more hiding. There is no more shame. There is only truth. Live naked and free. Today's soul action. What parts of me do I hide so I can be socially accepted and fit in? Oof. Oh. Was not expected to get read like that so early. Especially because this deck is kind of like the soft, gentle deck, but yikes. Am I being authentic? Do I allow myself to be all of me? What do I need to feel so I can be safe to be seen? Journal your answers. Wow. So Taurus, are you afraid to be seen? Have you been putting on masks, and not just for, you know, the pandarame? I don't even know what word that was, but have you been like putting on airs in order to just skate by? Are you afraid to be your whole self? Do you even know who you are at this point? This seems to have a similar energy to your Venusian sister Libra. I don't know if you have Libra in your chart, maybe check out that reading as well. It's already giving me similar vibes. Like I said, I've never seen this card before in this deck, so there's no more hiding, there is no more shame, there is only truth. Ugh. Let's see. Okay, you're still in the frame right there. The underlying energy is, where can I create more space? Instead of filling up yourself up with busy work and things to do, create more sacred space in your schedule, in your home, your mind, your lungs, and in your heart. Take time to just be. Now, Aries had this exact card come up for them as well. So if you have Aries in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North, South Node, maybe check out that reading as well. But do a clutter detox of your schedule, your home, and your innermost self. Make space and clarity will come. I think that's definitely in regards to like, what masks have we been putting on to be seen? What stories or roles have we been playing in order to just skate by? I think at this point what I'm getting is it's time to let go of these other personas that aren't you. Let's get to the core of who you are. That is the energy that I'm getting from the underlying energy. So let's see. Actually, I think I want to put the underlying energy here and leave. Yeah. Bear with me, Taurus gang, because I'm trying to come up with a new setup for this. And I want to make sure that everything looks good. You know how us Venusian signs are. We are very, we want to make sure that it looks good. We are aesthetically pleasing. All right, so we're pulling from the Modern Witch Tarot deck. I'm curious to see, with that being said, with those cards coming out, I am curious to see what comes out for you. Oh, yeah, you know what? Let's break up the deck. What messages do you have for Taurus? Messages for Taurus. That's a lot. Y'all love when I be chatty. Because you know when it comes to I'm gonna... All right. Bottom of the deck is the Fool. Underlying energy. New beginnings. Fresh start. Let's address the 3 that fell out first. Do we have 3? No. Okay. So we have the Knight of Wands, the King of the 4 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. So you are definitely showing up in your own reading. Pentacle energy is earth energy. So that is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And the fact that you're showing up in your divine masculine is letting me know that this is definitely meant to represent you. The Four of Pentacles is are some of y'all like fighting me in while watching this? Like, I don't know what she's talking about. I don't have any airs. I ain't put up any airs. Like, that's what I'm getting with the Four of Pentacles right now. Like, somebody is like, she don't know what the fuck she talking about. I just read what the cards say, my love. Don't come for me. But it's like the Knight of Wands is giving me temperamental. It's like, I know who I am, Top Cat. You don't know me. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm just reading to you what your guides told me, sweetie. But in other cases, it does feel as if you're being asked to be brave or eager, a little capricious. Am I saying that right? Don't let overthinking slow you down. You know what I mean? Like, can you pick a goal and go for it? That's what is like coming to me. Like, whenever I see the Knight of Wands, I get like, there is work to do. We got shit that we need to do. This is very much like that I don't know, I get ride or die. Like, I hear I need a ride or die chick in my head right now. But like the Four of Pentacles is like, I get this hesitation of like, maybe you do know what I'm talking about and you don't like the fact that you're being called out on it. But you're it's like you've been in this Knight of Wands energy, holding on for that for so long, and it's time for you to come back to your throne in the Earth Kingdom, in Ba Sing Se. Like, there is a war in Ba Sing Se. I'm sorry to let you know, but what I'm getting is like, you've been so focused on yes, I am actually looking at a book just to see how I do my readings is like, from what I get is this, but I like this book, Tarot, Connect with Yourself, Develop Your Intuition, and Live Mindfully, because it also gives you actions, right? So that's why I ask, like, what goals do you have? Because it's giving me, you've been so focused on being busy, being a employee, and you're meant to be a boss. Like, that's why it's like, where can I create spaces? Because it's like, it's just action for action's sake. And you've been focusing in that so long that it's like, all right, I'm in a good space. I'm comfortable, but this isn't what I want. Am I afraid to enjoy who I am? Like, can I be me in this place? Or am I neglecting my bigger purpose, my bigger vision, you know? So it does say, trust that you can handle any new situation. Part of heading down an unknown path courageously is knowing you can deal with the situation as they arise. Work less and on planning and more on your courage. And that's why I feel like holding on to the Four of Pentacles like that, like, sis is making sure that not a dime is leaving. I wouldn't have guessed like that stingy attitude from a Taurus. That's more like Capricorn vibes, and I'm only saying that because I know a few Capricorns. So I always think like Taurus is more laid back. Like, cause Virgos and Caps are known to be type A high strung personalities, and like whenever I think of my Venusian sis, I'm like, nah, she like the jokester of it. Like, yes, attitude for days. But like y'all are the jokesters, like the outward jokesters. So like to see this is like, oh shit, maybe I don't know everything about my Venusian sisters and brothers. Sorry. I'm not trying to exclude anyone. This is genderless. I don't know. I've been watching a lot of Legendary. It is Pride Month, so everybody is a sis, okay? But just know, I don't mean any disrespect. I'm not ignoring the masculine energy. So with the King of Pentacles, it's like you're being called back to form. Like, who are you? Get to the root of who you are. Don't let the everyday, like what you're doing to survive, get in the way of who you are. You need to protect and provide your principles. You know what I mean? Like, protect and provide. And nurturing is more of a feminine energy, but maybe you need to nurture, because that's what popped up. You need to nurture who you are at the root of it all. Then we do have these two that came out. So yeah, this is causing some emotional unrest. Like, 9 of Cups is supposed to be wish fulfillment, bitch. Like, yes, I got everything that I want and I am happy. Like, even though when I look at the interpretation of Sis's face, like sometimes she looks like, yes, I own this. Like, I owned it. And then sometimes it comes off like she's not happy, especially when you look at it in the reverse. So the fact that your 9 of Cups is like, this emotional fulfillment is not what you're getting. Like, it's like, I did all this work. I made it. I made my way to the top, riding around. But it's not giving what it's supposed to have gave. You know, like, you did what needed to be done, but it's not giving what it's supposed to have gave. That is twice I done mentioned Legendary. You did what needed to be done, giving Law Roach energy. By the way, if y'all are watching Legendary, how do y'all feel about the fact that they gave us 3 episodes a week? Sorry. Before we clarify these, in reference of the 7 of Pentacles too, it is definitely given, like, I'm doing all this work and I'm watching things grow, but I'm not satisfied. Her face is not happy at all. So before we continue with the clarification with another tarot deck, we're gonna get a crystal gem. What crystal energy do you have for Taurus? Okay, we got 2. You have Azurite, Expanded Awareness, and Ametrine, your intuition. So, my awareness is expanding with an abundance of clarity. Say that out loud. Expanded awareness. My awareness is expanding with an abundance of clarity. And this is what azurite looks like. So this is a pretty blue. This is very throat, crown, no, throat, no, yeah, throat, throat and third eye chakra. Well, no, wouldn't this be more third eye, Sierra? Yes. I mean, Top Cat. I need to remember my... See? Perfect example right there. I'm putting myself in this just for a moment, just to give you an example. I accidentally called myself by my real name, even though I'm supposed to be going by my persona, my YouTube persona. So, and I broke frame. Like some of you might be on the verge of breaking frame, because it's like, what am I doing here? Why am I doing this? I want to get back to me. Let's get back to the crib. My awareness is expanding with an abundance of clarity. So as you're breaking frame, you are expanding. Like, it's almost as if you were... Like, I'm getting a Russian doll. I'm envisioning a Russian doll. And it's like, all right, you didn't want me in this, so let me take off this energy. And now I'm shrinking. And now, okay, this didn't work. And now, all right, let me take off that energy and shrink. And it's like you're down to some of you are down to like your second to last size as this doll. And it's like, bitch, I want to get back to this big Russian full doll with all of me intact. And then with the ametrine intuition, I am fully aligned with my intuition. I trust this power, wisdom to guide me. And ametrine is such a beautiful stone, because what some of us might not know is citrine is just like heated up amethyst, right? Like natural citrine is just the evolution of an amethyst. So like, say if this amethyst stayed in the earth longer, way longer, super longer, it will eventually, especially if it's in a warm climate, it will eventually become citrine. And citrine has totally different benefits than your amethyst, right? Well, ametrine is like right when this is in the process of becoming citrine. And it's like, what I'm getting is maybe some of you don't need to let go of the masks. Maybe some of you just need to, because some of what you've learned putting on this night of, and that's funny because that is fire energy. Fire energy to this amethyst will create a citrine. So it's like it's baked in you, and it didn't change you for the worse. So some of you just need to embrace your citrine and amethyst side and be this super rare, beautiful crystal that you truly are at the root of it all, at the core of it all. And that is by following your intuition. Like I said, I am fully aligned with my intuition. I trust this powerful wisdom to guide me. So we're gonna leave this here. So now with that being said, we're gonna clarify. We're gonna make we're gonna make some art. Let's clarify the Knight of Wands into the Four of Pentacles, please. Okay, so you have the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Seven of Cups. Wow. Sierra. Top Cat. Seven of Cups. Okay, so it is spoiled for choice, but it's like you're it's supposed to represent like this balance between the choices. But notice that all of your cups pointing towards the moon is pointing upwards, whereas the one towards the sun is pointing down. And I do say down because this is the right way. Some of you might be like, well, I see it as this way. I don't know why I find you to be like, maybe I caught you on a bad day. Did you eat? But what I'm getting is that the spoiled for choice, it's like, I cannot, all it takes is one cup from the sun. You know, the sun is a very powerful energy for a reason. That might be, the sun is your sun sign. Some of you, or most of you most likely will be watching from your sun sign. And so I'm getting, check your moon sign to see how did we get here. Bottom of the deck energy is the Eight of Cups. There was an emotional heartbreak, like an emotional walking away, separation that that's causing you to hold on to this air. Like, if I were to act more like this, then I wouldn't be hurt. So for the Four of Pentacles into the King of Pentacles, you have the Four of Wands in the reverse. Now, the Four of Wands in the reverse, oh my goodness, that's the same thing that Libra got yesterday. The Four of Wands in reverse is like, it can be upright. But, my loves, y'all are... Some of y'all have to expand your awareness. Some of you might not realize that you are being taken for a fool. And this might be with a lover. Whoa. Bottom of the deck for this is the Ten of Swords. So what's causing the disruption of your celebration and your good times is your overthinking. But I just want to point out your divine counterpart. It was right behind this. Be careful. It's like some of us might be so caught up in trying to find love, trying to manifest our divine partner for life. And I say divine partner because I am learning that there's a difference between a twin flame, a soulmate, because anybody could be a soulmate. A soulmate is somebody that you have a soul connection with. Your twin flame is somebody that's supposed to reflect things about yourself, and so you can learn about yourself. And then you have your karmic partners, and then you have all of these different. So then it's just like, all right, my divine life partner. I've never seen these two cards together in all of my readings. And I just find it to be really interessante, because it's like, it's behind the Fool. Some of you might be dealing with a fire energy. Again, you're trying to emulate this Queen of Wands energy, and yes, be about your action and your creativity and your passion and things like that. But sometimes fire energy is very impulsive, and right now it's giving, or am I getting that wrong? For some of you, it's giving impulsive and you need to slow down. And some of you, it's like, stop sitting on your ass and get moving. Some of you might be dealing with a younger or more immature water energy. So that's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Scorpio is your twin. So it's giving off this energy of who you want to, like, who you've been trying to portray yourself as, and your twin is trying to let you know, like, it's come back, sis, come back to the core value of Taurus, Scorpio, yin yang. That's what I'm getting. Very yin yang energy with the Strength card, letting you know that you were strong enough to continue with this journey. So let's do the Nine of Cups to the Seven of Pentacles, please. We're going to leave that there. But what came out was the Five of Cups. So what is causing this disruption is something emotional that came at your expense. Someone lied to you several times. Not to sound like New York Tiffany Pollard, but the sneaky fox did not give you all the information that you needed, or someone tried to play you for a fool. And that's why you're... And it doesn't have to be romantically. Like, somebody could have been testing your patience and G-checking you at work, and they were not being honest with you. It could be a family member that was just being hateful for no reason. A friend, you know, like, it doesn't necessarily always have to be romantic. Now, for some of you, it might be romantic. But for some of you, it just might be like, these motherfuckers at work is trying to get on my last motherfucking nerves, and I'm gonna have to... And that's where the fiery energy is coming from. Or this could be you. Like, I'm presenting all of this because, remember, am I afraid to be seen? I'm presenting all of this, but I can't show you all of the... I can't show you all of the tools in my arsenal. One, for self-preservation. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Chariot, and it is very action-oriented with the Five of Swords and the Judgment card. So, Oh, and so this is something mind-related, mental-related. Notice how this landed where it's touching, it's lightly touching the King of Pentacles. It's like, you know, you're not off the hook neither, but it's mainly clarifying, like, the Nine of Cups, the King, the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. But I want to clarify and connect the Knight of Wands to the... I don't know what this reading is. This is kind of like all over the place, but I'm loving it. The Knight of Wands and the Nine of Cups in reverse, please. Did you want to come out? Father of Cups. Plot twist. You have the King of Cups energy. With the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's supposed to represent a victory. Clarify the Father of Cups, please. That's way too many cards. Oh no, it's not. Four of Pentacles again. Okay, 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, Father of Pentacles. There you go. It's okay. So at this point, we're getting repeats. Like, baby, move on. But you are showing up in this, so it's like 7 of Pentacles. I'm doing this work. It's overbearing. I need to get out. It's practically the same things coming out. So we're gonna move on. Yeah, 3 of Cups. And the Mother of Pentacles. So, yeah, it's giving yin yang energy, but. Alright, so let's see if this is work related. Is this love related? Let's start with the love portion. I keep trying to make this short, and one thing you'll get is very in-depth with me. Never promised that I would be short and sweet. Messages for Taurus, please. Love messages for Taurus. There we go. I was about to say, are you not going to get anything? So, underlying energy is past relationship, past life relationship. You have known each other before. So, what jumped out? Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So that is interesting. Because it's like, you gotta learn to forgive yourself for getting this far, for feeling like, some of you might be really beating yourself up, like, how did I get so far off course? But don't fret, my pet. Like, everything is everything. You're meant to, like, I'm learning that things happen for a reason. Even the failures and the fuck ups and all of that, it happens for a reason. But let's clarify learning and forgiving and see what comes up for I hear what do I hear right now? Besides my best friend trying to call me right now. It's an Invoke song. Won't you come close to me now? Now, now, now. Ooh, won't you come close to me now? Yeah, I don't know what song that is because I have not listened to In Vogue in a very long time. But, it's giving romantic, but some romantic songs can be very misleading. What love messages do you have for Taurus? Virgo keeps popping up in my head. Is there a Virgo watching this right now? Hey, Virgo! I don't know if they want you in this. I never said anything about cross watchers, but I'm getting Virgo energy. Or are you crushing on a Virgo, Taurus? Some of you might be dating a Virgo. Oh, you didn't land on the floor, so we're gonna take that. It came up in reverse. This deck doesn't have reversals, but the evil queen, you deserve sugar, not salt. And start a revolution. Oh, I can see why that might have fallen out. At the bottom of the deck, you have, you can be your own knight. Some of you feel like, okay, so the masks might be coming from a love interest. You can be your own knight. Notice that she has this beautiful big ass sword that she's cleaning. Like, some of you might be feeling like, I am tired of being the damsel. Bitch, I can handle this shit on my own. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Ooh, yes, because now the 7 of Pentacles no longer touches the King of Pentacles. So now I want to connect the 7 of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles real quick. And again, the Chariot comes out. So yeah, it is action oriented. Some of you might be feeling like you have been very passive in your relationship, or you've been putting on a certain energy that you no longer want. But it's like, weave together the crown you deserve. That's what the ametrine came in. It's okay to be soft and feminine and pink. It's also okay to be tough and feminine and red, like, and as far as masculine is concerned, it's okay to be vulnerable and tap into your masculine emotions. But it's also okay to be tough and action-oriented. It's okay to be both. Marry them too. Even when it comes to your inner turmoil. It's okay, baby. Be you. Don't seek anyone else's approval. Be yourself in all facets. Marry all sides of you, the yin, the yang, the north, the south, the east, the west, as above, so below, as within, so without, right? It's okay when you marry those two and you forgive yourself. This is a lot about forgiveness, learning and forgiving, all right? It's like, don't hold on to whatever caused you to be so off track with yourself, because it's getting in the way of your love. It's getting in the way of your romance. Express yourself. Express the love that you have. Make that romantic gesture, not just for, and it doesn't always have to be for other people. You can have a romantic gesture for yourself. This is applicable to both singles and those that are in some form of relationship. Express your love. Express your love for yourself. Express your love for your partner. And stay optimistic, because very soon... Oh, okay. The religious factors and the codependency. Let go of the control issues. Engagement. Huh. Okay, so stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith. Faith will bring you romance. And very soon, decide what you want so it can come to you now. Some of you might be in and out of this relationship. Decide if you want to stay. Decide if the religious factors is going to be a problem. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. And I don't feel like this is very religious based. I feel like right now some of you might be in the sense of self-discovery, trying to figure out who you are at the root of it all. And so it's giving more spiritual path than it is religious. But it might be getting like, you might be causing some changes, and it might be frightening your partner. They might be codependent on the old versions and the old iterations of yourself. But as you are evolving into this ametrine, there are some control issues on both sides that I'm getting that needs to be let go. But again, stay positive. Like, address these things. Address the spiritual evolution that you're going through, and the codependency that you might have with your partner, and the control issues that come with it. But stay positive, my love, because your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. This is just a rough patch. You can still be your own knight and still be soft and feminine. You can still be your own knight and be strong and vulnerable. Yeah. That's why you are being told you deserve sugar, not salt. And when you put the two of them together, it's really hard to differentiate the two. The only way that you can figure out is by tasting it. And you know the taste, you know the difference between sugar and salt. You know that sugar is sets off a different part of your taste buds than salt. Some of you might want salt. Some of you might be a salty queen. Some of you might be Glinda the Good Witch. But you deserve the good, not the discomfort. Protest, start a revolution. And that revolution is by revolutionizing your self-love. It'll come outward, as within, so without. So let's get into the finance part, the career in finance. Now, that was the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. This is the Empath's Empowerment deck. So, how can you be more empowered, Taurus, when it comes to your career and your finances? All right. Opinions are the lowest form of knowledge. Don't be thrown off by others' opinions. Simply say, I appreciate your input, and do what intuitively feels right for you. So that is your underlying energy. Your underlying energy is saying, don't let other people's opinions create these critical voices within. Right? Sometimes we think all of our thoughts of are our own. Wow, that was tough. Some of us might not realize that not all of these thoughts are your own voices. Who does it sound like when you have these voices? Other people's opinion could turn into these critical voices that we internalize. So be careful with that as well. When an inner critical voice says, I am not enough, or I am too sensitive, immediately counter that with, that's not true. And instead focus on loving thoughts instead. Take it one step further. Who is saying that you're not enough? You can't be telling that to yourself, because you know that you're enough. Deep down in the root of it all, you know that you are enough. So expand your awareness. My awareness is expanding with an abundance of clarity. Don't forget to say that. As you expand that, you'll realize, oh, that's not me that's saying that. Who's telling me that? And then you address them accordingly. You might want to separate yourself from them, honestly. Oh. Okay. And then the other card that came out is restore yourself with alone time. Take a break from the busy world. Replenish yourself with in stillness. Meditate, stretch, nap. If I know anything about Taurus, y'all love a nap. Garden. One of my best friends is a Taurus, and I know that when she is tired, she will nap. All right. She might forget to nap because y'all are some hardworking motherfuckers. But, yeah. And do whatever quiet activities your spirit yearns for. Some of you might want to play Spiritfarer on Switch. Like if you're a gamer and like playing certain games might bring you peace. Or if you want to have a cathartic moment and you want to blow some motherfuckers up, play like some aggressive shooting game or something like that. And that'll give you the energy that you are looking for. And that'll all come back into your work. So like if this is supposed to be work related, your critical voices might not necessarily be yours. It might be your boss's. It might be that hating ass coworker. It might be yourself. I'm not saying to pass all blame to other people, but identify where these critical voices are coming from when it comes to your career, and like restore yourself, restore that confidence in yourself, sis. Like I think Venus is the baddest planet of all of them, right? Like you got Jupiter. And Jupiter is like that bitch too. But we are the most desirable for just get back to that. Tap into that Venusian energy. Tap back into that Aphrodite energy. Someone's phone is going off. All right. We have... This is our last deck, by the way. This is a action-based card, so this is still, you could still apply this to your career, or you could apply this to any of the other things that were brought up. But our the what if, verity, uncertainty, and courage. Our beliefs dictate our reality, and what we believe will be the lens through which we view the world. This lens may seem infallible, but it is not. Take time today to review your beliefs, making peace with uncertainty that with the uncertainty that it brings. Now this might be a lot, like trying to mirror and marry like this new version of you, the parts of you that you do want to keep. It's not like I'm saying get rid of all of your masks, because some of them you actually like about yourself, right? But as you're marrying those two, you might feel uncertain, but you go through it anyway. You go through that transformation. You go through that evolution. You become a Raichu, goddammit. Cause it's gonna be like, well, what the fuck is this shit? I did not sign up for this. But you go through the transformation anyway, my love. Because at the bottom of the crystal deck is self-acceptance, rhodochrosite. This beautiful pink, almost malachite looking. Oh my gosh. I just realized one of the crystal gems that I forgot that I owned. Because I do make jewelry, by the way. All of the jewelry that these two bracelets I have made myself. But it sorry. Air sign, airhead sometimes. But I fully accept myself and know that I am worthy of great things in life. Don't forget that, my love. You are worthy. You are deserving of love, of all great things. And then the active card that came out, and this will be the last card that we have, is hope, faith, and surrender. The active, the subconscious, like the conscious, the subconscious, and they mirror each other, the yin and the yang. As you accept the uncertainty, have hope and faith and surrender. The power of the dream resides in the act of dreaming. Allow yourself the freedom to aspire, for you are worth your best efforts regardless of the outcome. Take time today to dream what you may, and have faith that it is good. Mi amor, have faith at the end of it all. Have faith that all of this is working out in your favor. Like, not to get all religious, but some of y'all might be curious and follow Christian faith. But what the devil meant for evil, what the devil meant for evil, it is all turning out in your favor, babes. It is the Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. That is that payoff, all right? Your divine counterpart is here with you. They will support you. And if they don't, and they weren't meant to, you might want to walk away. But, you also should support them. There's a lot of 7 energy. But, 777 is like, that's hitting the jackpot. Some of you are on the verge of hitting your jackpot. Once you become the full amatrine that you are, as you can see, some of the purple here, some of the orange here, you will hit the jackpot. But that is it for your reading, Taurus gang. I love you so much. I hope you enjoyed this. And I want to thank your guides, my guides, our higher selves, and of course, Spirit and God for what we have had today. I like to disconnect from the Taurus collective. And thank you so much. As above, so below. As within, so without. And as the body, so is the soul. And as the universe and the body, so is the soul. Ashe, ashe, amen.